today I'm going to show you how to use our functional racks and cable machines. Now these can look quite daunting if you've never used one before. It feels like there's a lot of working parts and you may not be sure where to start, but I rest assured they're actually quite easy to use. So a few of the functions we're going to look at today, we have our cable side, which is these pulley systems here in the front of the machine. They attach with our weight rack, which is on the side here, with our adjustable weights. So over here you can choose how heavy you want to lift. And then along with this we have attachments where we can use our barbells, and that's going to help for a lot of lifts and presses. With these cable machines, you can see that they're different heights. So this one over here, I've got two, one on each side. This one's a bit lower, this one's a little bit higher. I'm going to show you how to adjust it to the level that you want. So for this one, if I'm doing an exercise such as a pull, maybe a bicep curl, I'm going to take this one all the way down as low as I can. So what I'm going to do is come over to the side of my machine. I'm going to pull through this silver button here. I'm going to pull, it is a bit stiff, you may need two hands, and I'm going to drop this down nice and low to the end, and you'll hear it click into place, so it can't move. That way it's going to be nice and stable. Now I do have another catch here, this little red tool. It's a bit of a safety handle. So if I do have this up high, I can pop that underneath just as a secondary precaution, just to keep everything nice and still in place. So now that has moved my cable down here at the bottom. As you can see, it comes down through the wire. This attachment here, this handle, it can be interchanged to a variety of different apparatus. And they're all used for different exercises. So now that I have it down low, I can practice, I can make this a bicep curl. This is great for one arm, but I am going to change the weight on it. So over here at the side of the machine is where we had our weight pin. Now in order to change the weights on the side, we need to keep everything down nice and low. What we don't want to see is if we pull here, the machine lifts up, we then can't change the pin. So I'm going to keep it down nice and low, make sure everything is flush, and I'm going to be able to take out this silver pin and change it into whichever weight I want to make it a little bit heavier. Now this very top plate has two holes on it. That's just to fix the cable machine into it. So you're going to pop this one on the left if you want to select the top weight. All the other ones are in one straight line and the weights are all listed on the side. So I'm going to go nice and light for my first one. For our bicep curl, then I'll be able to bring it this way up with one hand for my bicep. If I step out, I'm going to have a little bit of tension, then I'm ready to work. It's going to be much more beneficial having that little bit of tension there, nice and smooth, showing good control. What we don't want to see is coming in too close and having this banging action, so it shows a lack of control. We want to step out, keeping that tension. We're aiming to be nice and smooth for that exercise. Next up, I'm going to show you how to change the handles that you can use on the pulley system. So over here with our cables, you can see I have a loop. I'm going to change this to our bar. Now this silver part here, this is our carabiner. We're just going to squeeze in tight and then unhook. I'm going to keep the carabiners attached to the machine. That way it makes for a smooth transition every time you change a handle. So I've got my silver bar here. I'm just going to pop it onto the carabiner. And there we go, that's how you change it. So this one's great for things like a rope or a pull. Here, this bar, the rope is really great for things like a tricep pull down. So you're going to use a variety of different handles depending on what the exercise is. How to use the functional racks as a squat rack. So for this, I've got the bar set up coming horizontally across. I've got our J hooks either side. They're sitting up here around shoulder height. And I do have our legs here as well. These act as a little bit of a safety catch for you. The bar sitting there, all you need to do is take a plate from either side of the machine and we're going to rack our weight up. The really cool thing is it doesn't miraculously tip right over. It does stay quite sturdy as you are racking and re-racking your bar, so that's great. I'm going to take another plate over here to the other side, and then I'm going to use these holders at the end, they're going to stick on just to keep everything nice and secure. So they just clip onto the side. So slide that through and then you're all ready to go. So how to get onto the bar to do a squat. We're going to start with that. So the bar's fairly centered across the machine. On the bar here, you can see nice smooth part, and then you've got our textured part. This is for your hand grip here. So you want to make sure your hands are fairly evenly spaced. What we're going to do is walk through. So I'm going to space my hands out, even on the rack. I'm going to come through underneath the bar, facing the back of the room. So I step through, keep facing the back, step under, and I'm going to come onto the top of my shoulders. I'm going to use my legs to press up, walk backwards, and here I am ready for my squat, where my legs are going to be there just in case I can't make it back up. To re-rack that weight, I'm going to step forward until I hit both sides, squat, and step out.